to Yoga for Clarity and Calm. Do you sometimes feel like you're rushing through life, going from one task and one activity to another? Do you feel like you're just surviving and not really thriving? Are you spending time in your life doing what you really want to do? Well, practice along for the next 28 minutes to help bring yourself a place of clarity and calm, something we can all use. I'm your instructor, Patricia Becker. We're going to slow down and do some forward folds, twists, and some balancing poses to help with all this. So please take a comfortable seat. It's nice to sit up on a blanket if you have one, and then so your hips, your thighs can root down. Then bring your shoulders back. Let your elbows fall right underneath your shoulders. You can leave your palms down. You can turn one up, leave one down, or turn them both up, whatever feels best. And then we're going to begin by softening our gaze, taking it down right in front of you, or you can close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. Rest your awareness in the flow of your breath. Lengthen and deepen your breath. And this simple practice of stopping your body and being aware of your breath can begin the calming and bringing a sense of clarity as well. Take a couple of more smooth, even breaths. Good. And gently lift your eyelids. And please place your left hand on the outside of your right knee. Take your right hand behind you to prop up your spine. Keep your hips grounded as you turn from your belly. Twist and turn your gaze softly out over your right shoulder. And use your breath to help you get more space and calm in the pose. Finding the balance between effort and ease. On your next inhale, come through center and go off to the other side. Prop up your spine so you got a nice lift all the way up from your hips all the way up to the top of your head. Turn from your belly and unfurl, decompress your spine. Inhale through the center. We'll do it one more time. This time it'll be a little deeper, most likely turning. Decompressing your spine. Like your spine is like a spiral staircase, unfurling straight up. And slowly come back through center over to the other side. Beautiful. Okay. Now, please cross your legs the other way, your non-dominant way. Get your sit bones back again. You can stay up on a blanket, or if you want to come off of it, that's fine too. And we're going to take a forward fold. So we're going to keep our hips rooted back as much as possible and slowly take your fingertips out in front of you and just ease yourself forward, breath by breath. being aware of the sensations throughout your whole body. Slow, deep breathing. Let your hips sink down into the earth. You want to draw your chin in a little bit so it's not jutted out. And on your next exhale, see, maybe you'll go a little further. Stay low and walk your torso out over your right thigh, over your right knee. And you'll notice your outer left hip tends to peel up off the mat. See if you can energetically ground it, root it back down. Forward folds, like we're doing here, draw the awareness more in. In for calm, for clarity. Slowly walk out over your left knee. Slow, deep breathing. And then we'll come through center. Give yourself a nice symmetrical stretch. Root your hips back. And then slowly come on up. And then we are going to meet in a downward facing dog. So, you can set your blanket aside if you're using it. And you can spread your fingers, root them down. You're on all fours, tuck your toes, and lift your knees up, lift your hips up, press your thighs back. Now here in this downward facing dog, we're gonna steady your eyes, your gaze. Find a resting spot for your eyes here. Every time we move our eyes, that's more information for the brain to process. So just by resting your eyes on one spot, it begins to calm the mind, which helps calm the body. Big, deep breaths. If this is too much for you, you can always take child's pose. Or if that's not good for your knees, you can take this sort of a pose. And then bend your knees, look between your hands, and slowly walk yourself up. Your feet up to meet your hands. Bend your knees a little bit. Stick your butt out. Go ahead, hold on to your elbows, please. And let your head hang. So this brings blood to the brain area, which helps a fatigued brain, which helps revitalize your mind. It's very refreshing as well as calming. And here you can straighten your legs a little bit more or a lot. Do what feels good. And cross your elbows the other way. This is what we call, it's an inversion because your head is below your heart, and it's also it's a forward fold, standing forward fold. This is a great pose to take anytime during the day when you just feel fatigued, just running around from thing to thing. Just take a moment here and do this. And to come out of it, you want to bring your hands to your hips. Draw your shoulders on your back, push through your feet, and slowly come up. You might be a little dizzy because the blood's rushing around, so you give yourself a moment to normalize the breath and the body. Good. And then we're going to do it again. So, bend your knees, stick your butt out. Exhale, slide your hands down the backs of your legs. And you can actually hold on to your ankles here. You can straighten your legs a little more if you'd like, or keep them bent as much as feels comfortable. Let the head hang. Let it go. Let all the stress or concerns or worry just go away. Let them go. Just enjoy this present moment of being with your breath, with your body. And then place your hands down alongside your feet and step your left foot to the back of your mat. You can actually set your left knee down if you'd like. And then we're going to give a big stretch for the whole body. One big invigorating stretch for the whole body. Just like this. And then if you'd like, you can straighten your back leg. See if you can extend the sensations all through your body, your entire body. It's all the way through your left heel, up your spine, through your right fingertips even. And then take your right hand down, step your left foot up, and then we'll do the other side. Right leg back. You can set your knee down to begin with, and then turn your belly. Open, a bit of a twist here, and then stretch your left arm out over your left ears. And then optionally straighten your right leg. And then from your heart, stretch out through your arm. And from your heart, simultaneously stretch out through your right heel. And enjoy your breath in this full extension of your body from the inside out. And then windmill your hand down. Step your right foot up. And we'll just take another short forward fold, standing forward fold. This is such a good pose for calming, for refreshing the brain, the mind, and the body. And to come out, you want to feel the grounding of your legs and your feet root down into the earth. Hands on your hips as a reminder to push down through your legs as you draw your shoulders back and inhale, come back up. And then again, you want to give yourself a moment to normalize your breath. Balancing poses, so many benefits. One benefit is to help us focus, center our attention on one spot to help us balance. So we're going to do Eagle Pose, Garandasana, so please bend both knees. You can come up on your left toes and then cross your left foot over your right. So I'm doing the exact opposite of you, what you're doing. And then sink down. So you can stay right here if you're not sure about the balancing and practice like this, or you can pick up your leg, squeeze your inner thighs together, squeeze your hips together. Maybe you can wrap it up twice. Wrap once and then twice. We're going to take our arms out. Oh, and then wrap your arms up. And so wavering is very normal in poses, balancing poses. Nothing is rigid or fixed. And then slowly unwrap your arms and your legs. Good. Take it nice and easy, slow down. And so we'll bend both knees, pick up your right leg. You can stay on your right toes if you'd like, or squeeze your shins together and squeeze your legs together. Maybe hook your foot behind your ankle, if accessible. Otherwise, it's fine, just any stage there. Take your arms out and then wrap them up the other way. One of my favorite quotes is Carolyn Casey, slow down to speed up the rate of synchronicity. Open. I have to remind myself of that even. It's good to have friends that help you remind you of that too. So now we're going to do a easier standing stretch. Could be easier. So stand on your right leg, take your left toes behind you, and then you can just practice like this. Or maybe, if you want, you can pick up and get a hold of your foot. Stay there. You have your gaze focused, or you can pick up and hold onto your foot with both hands if you'd like. And you're actually pressing your hand into your foot into your hand, drawing your shoulders back, opening your heart. And your left thigh is back. And then slowly release. So there's something for everyone. We're going to take our right foot back. And then steady your gaze. Pick up your right foot. You can just stay here like this, or you can get a hold of your foot. One hand or two hands. So I have to tell you a cute story. When I say steady your gaze, I do private yoga classes, sessions for people, and I have a family. There's two boys, two twin boys, and I was teaching them how to steady your gaze, and then the mother said to the little boy, pay attention to Patricia now. And he looks at his mother, he says, Mommy, I don't know what a gaze is. And they're, oh, good point. It's very cute. And then slowly release. Nice and steady. Okay. We are going to bend our knees and stick our butt out again, and we are going to take another forward fold. Very calming. And it brings blood to the extremities, to your head, to your brain, helping you think clearer. You can move your hips a little side to side if you want. So all the instructions I give you to help you build body awareness and discernment, to make the poses fit for you, make them feel good for you. And go ahead, put your fingers down, and we're going to take a squat, Malasana. You can take your feet a little further apart, or you can take them way apart. Bend your knees and come to a squatting pose. If that's not accessible, a lot of people can balance up here like this. That's fine too. Or if this isn't accessible, don't worry about it. We're just going to stay here for a moment. You can just have a seat, and we'll be with you in a moment. This pose, you can take your arms in between your shins, press your arms in your shins to tuck your tailbone down and lift your heart up. And then side to side, just a little. This is the way a lot of people in the world do things. Eat, play games, garden. This is a great pose for grounding, rooting. If the hips are flexible and mobile, you're much calmer in your life. So this is a nice one to do. And now here's the trick. As slowly as you can, lean forward and set your tush down. See if you can do it like a feather. Or you can always quickly collapse. Okay, so we're going to take both legs straight out in front and get your sit bone back, one sit bone back, lean to the other side, get the other sit bone back, and then bend your right leg, give yourself a hug, and then you're going to root this thigh down, root this foot down, and wrap up your leg and open to the right. Another twist. You prop up your spine behind you so your lower back isn't collapsing. So prop it up like you prop up your tomato plants in summer. And then gaze out, look out over your right shoulder. Inhale through center. Now, hook your right arm on the inside of your right leg, and then you can hold on here to your calf or your ankle, and then slowly walk, extend out for a forward fold. And here, you're welcome to hold on to your calf, your ankle, or your foot. It's more about rooting your thigh than trying to touch your toes. And you want to make sure you have your chin in so your neck is nice and long. Yeah, this is not a calming pose, having your chin jutting out. Yeah, you want to have your chin actually tucked in a little bit. It sort of gathers the energy in your heart region. Inhale, come on up. And we'll push the right arm against the right knee. Open to the left. Turn from the belly. Open. See if you can be aware of all parts of your body. Inhale through center. And we'll take the right leg out. Yeah. And you want to anchor this left foot down and your right thigh down. Actually, you want to spread your toes straight up to the ceiling. And then wrap up your left leg, turn open to the left. And we're always finding the balance between effort and ease in our yoga poses and in our life. The balance between effort and ease. So turning, not overly doing it. Looking for that sweet spot. Inhale through center, and then take your arm, your hands to your calf, your ankle, or your foot. And then you might want to reroot your thigh down and re-anchor your left foot down. And breathing. And see if you can still be focused on your whole body, what's happening. Just focusing on the breath. Such a good thing for us to do. Come on up. And now, hook your left upper arm against your left knee and we'll open to the right. Inhale through center. And then take both legs straight out. And we're going to take Paschimottanasana, so get your sit bones back. And root your thighs down, lift up, draw your shoulders back. This is a pose for many of us, just sitting here, rooting your thighs down. Or you can hinge at your hips. And imagine you're taking your torso towards your toes. Torso towards your toes. Before you try to start folding. Rooting the thighs down calms your energy. Oftentimes people, myself included, if I'm feeling some stress in my day, I'll feel it in my thighs. Then I know I've got to do something. I've got to not work so hard. I've got to slow down to speed up the rate of synchronicity, or trust and let it go. And holding the poses for a few breaths allows your body the time to release and let go and really benefit from the pose. And come on up. Okay. Please take the soles of your feet together now, and then lean over to one side and take the other sit bone in, back, and apart. And then lean over to the other side, take that sit bone in, back, and apart. You want to push your feet together, and you can actually hold onto your feet to get your pelvis to turn in a little bit. Draw your shoulders back. Take your neck, side your throat back. You can lift your knees up a little bit, take them down a little bit. Keep the hips loose and the mind calm. The body and the mind are so directly connected. If the mind is tense, it reflects in the body. If the body is tight, with holding and stress and contraction, and same happens up in the mind. So you want to take care of both. You can stay upwards, straight up, or if you'd like, you can extend out over your legs and turn this into a forward fold. And come on up. And then we'll sit in Sukhasana, easy pose again. So if you like this pose, please let me know. Let me know where you're watching from in the comments section, or reach out. From the clarity and the calm in my heart to the clarity and calm in your heart, namaste.